if you don't want to come, and say, for example, you do not believe what I'm saying here, that is fine with me.
This is Hellerman Hansen, CEO of the Americans Helping America Chamber of Commerce, or AHA.
We have 5.5 million people associated with us that are in that kind of situation, illegal, undocumented, and also we associate in trying to encourage them.
Hansen's company, Americans Helping America Chamber of Commerce, claims to be able to help undocumented immigrants get citizenship through adult adoption. It's a claim immigration experts like attorney Ann Block say is wrong.
It never helped anyone to immigrate, ever. If it had, those of us who have been doing immigration law, like me, for 30 years, would have certainly been helping people to go through adult adoptions and get citizenship or permanent residency.
The company is now being sued on behalf of several immigrants in San Francisco for allegedly collecting tens of thousands of dollars for citizenship and never delivering. The Alameda County District Attorney's Office opened an investigation into AHA. And in December, the FBI served a warrant on the AHA headquarters, seizing all the company's computers, files, and phones. No charges have been filed against Hellerman Hansen or his company. At the time, Hansen said he welcomed the raid. Were you surprised when they came to here today?
Man, I was not even surprised. I was happy.
But in a shift from that position, Hansen is now saying those same clients he's purporting to help needed to come to his meeting this past Saturday, or he would turn them in to Immigration and Customs Enforcement. KCRA3 Investigates obtained a copy of this flyer stating, quote, "If you do not come to this meeting, then this agency will have no choice but to exercise the federal law that has been passed/authorized to us by the Homeland Security to hand in all the list of above's people's status to the Homeland Security." That same message is on Hansen's YouTube channel.
If you don't come to this meeting, meaning you don't want to stay here in America, you don't want to follow the rules, you don't want to follow anything, it's give us, the Chamber of Commerce, the right that we're going to be able to start sending lists of people who don't want to be in America to the Homeland Security.
Unfortunately, it sounds rather threatening.
We showed the AHA flyer to immigration attorney Ann Block.
But I can't see how going to a meeting with this organization is going to help anyone.
It's a closed meeting for the membership and other people right now.
Okay.
Yeah, no news or anything right now inside.
KCRA3 Investigates was at the AHA offices on Saturday for that meeting. Hellerman Hansen was there, but ducked into the building before we could ask him any questions. AHA's Director of Migration, Peter Dunning, did speak briefly outside.
It's for members only, or was it we were told?
No, it's for everybody else.
Everybody else, okay.
Yeah. We'll report to the news stations later on.
Dunning would not give us any more details. Another employee jumped in saying,
"None of your business. You guys you're not welcome over here."
But we stuck around anyway. Throughout the morning, 16 different cars were in and out of the AHA parking lots. No one in those cars would speak with us. Neither Hansen nor Dunning told us what happened or if they'd turned a list of names to immigration. If they do, immigration attorneys hope that the federal government will give the people who have paid Hansen money permission to stay in the U.S.
Hopefully, immigration, even having access to this information, will exercise their prosecutorial discretion, which they can do, and not place any people in removal proceedings, even if they discover that they are in fact undocumented.
Ann Block points out that both the FBI and immigration most likely already have a full list of AHA's clients since they seized all the company's computers and files back in December. We did call Immigration and Customs Enforcement to ask if Hellerman Hansen had sent them a list of names, and ICE told us they could not comment because it was an ongoing investigation.